Hey, everybody. I wanted to take a minute today to talk a little bit more about this subject of worthiness or self worth. But first, I wanted to tell you a story. Yesterday, I found out that I was losing a potential $1 million contract with a medical device company I'm working with. They're taking their sales for one of my largest customers in house, which probably doesn't mean a whole lot to you other than I basically, in some ways, lost my income, my paying job, my income, and also got screwed out of a $60,000+ commission check that I was supposed to get yesterday. Or at least they're in the process of trying to weasel out of that, and we'll see what they decide to do. I mean, money doesn't define happiness for me, so we'll see where that goes. And I just pray that they will make the right decision and do the right thing for really their own long-term benefit. I will personally be fine, but I wanted to share with you that how long-term having a good definition of your own self-worth can impact you positively. So, had something like this happened to me, say, 3 years ago, the first thing that would have popped into my mind was, I deserved this, right? I must have done something that made me deserve this kind of treatment from these people. And now, because I know that I'm worthy of this incredible paradise, like I know that there's a bigger vision for me out there, I don't see it that way. I see it as an opportunity. I see it as something happening for me so that I can pursue and be present in places that are really in my path. Truth be told, this medical device, though it's an amazing device, and I will still continue to promote it and sell it to my friends, even though this company hasn't necessarily treated me very well. It's a good product and it saves and helps a lot of people. So I'm going to continue to support that. But I wasn't really, passionate about the process of it. I wasn't passionate about the actual manufacturer and the people who are working there and the direction that business was going. And I really didn't feel like that was where my gifts were being utilized the most anyway. So it was really an opportunity for me. But the key is that I'm not freaking out. Like, yes, I'm human. Yes, I had a couple of moments yesterday. They lasted about longer than I would have liked them to. They lasted maybe about 8 or 9 minutes, where I had like these pangs of fear, right? Feelings of, how am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to move on to the next, thing, or, whatever it may be. And then I realized that if I focus on that fear and I don't focus on my self-worth, I don't think, wow, I have, these spiritual gifts. I have the gift of encouragement. I have this incredible energy and vitality that I've been working on. I have so many other opportunities. I'm coaching and mentoring and helping people every day dig into darkness and kind of reach up and get out of that and become their personal best. I mean, wow, like I am so worthy of what is in store for me, that I just saw this as, hey, that opportunity, we have mutually stopped serving each other. And it's time to identify that. It's time to say, okay, that opportunity is not serving me anymore. It's time for me to close that door and move on. And sometimes the universe closes that door for you. And it's not happening to you. Most of us would be crying, says, was the world's happening to me? What's happening to me? Why did I deserve this? But if you really focus on keeping your self-worth up high and knowing how beautiful you are, how amazing you are, how much you deserve out of life, you deserve the best, then when these moments come to you that may seem highly disruptive or maybe seem really difficult, you are prepared to move through that and beyond that and I see this door closing as opening 1,000 other opportunities for me. That being said, a couple of weeks ago, I was approached by some people who work closely with Tony Robbins to mentor a young man named Easton LaChapelle, who invented, when he was 14 years old, by the way, the first 3D printable robotic prosthetic arm. And this kid is not only a genius, but he's a visionary, and he's he's an innovator. So this is not the first thing he's going to innovate. This is just the beginning for him. And I have the gift and the pleasure to be able to mentor him to help Unlimited tomorrow raise $13 million is our big hairy goal, so that we can donate to 2,600 arms to kids across the world. So why would I look at this opportunity? Oh, I lost $1 million contract. I'm getting screwed out of a $60,000 paycheck. I see that as, you know what? That's just a small blip in the moment of my timeline on this existence that I have on this planet. But to be able to be a part of giving arms, like mobility, and taking kids out of the stigma of being limbless, if you will, and giving them not just any arm, but the best arm in the world, to be a part of that, I mean, just is mind-boggling to me. So I share this with you. It's kind of vulnerable, actually, because not only did I just give you a big insight into my personal life, but I'm sharing this with you because I want you so badly to join me, to watch me, to learn from me, to feel the energy that I have, and to reach out to me and ask me questions, to, let me help you help yourself. And this is, something that I've worked on, that I've studied, that I can help you also achieve. And why not start now? You don't have to be in a bad place. You can be in a great place, but so that when you are prepared for anything that comes your way. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. Comment below, or send me an email, or send me a message on Facebook, or DM me on Instagram. I mean, find me and let me know how you're doing, and if this is interesting to you. Is this something you want to continue to hear about or learn about? And anyway, in the meantime, thank you for listening, and I will see you very soon. Take care. Bye.